Hello students, today we will continue another topic. This topic is the last part of the aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid chapter. Today I am going to teach you chemical reactions of carboxylic acids. So under the chemical reactions of carboxylic acids, here this carboxylic acids bond cleavage in acid nature. Now here this is alcohol. So alcohol react with what? Active metals. So active metal, that is we are taking as sodium metals, and then we will get so here 2 R, then ONA, sodium alkyl, we are getting along with hydrogen gas. Then like that, another one, this one is also an alcohol only. Here two alcohol we are taking, another alcohol that is aromatic alcohol only. So this aromatic alcohol react with sodium metals, sodium active sodium metals, then sodium phenoxide get sodium phenoxide getting, and then hydrogen gas. Then this one is carboxylic acid. So this carboxylic acid here, we here 2 moles we are taking, and then here 2, here also 2, then sodium metals, and then sodium carboxylate we are getting along with hydrogen gas. Now here this reaction, these three reactions, 2 is alcohol and then react with sodium metals, and then we are getting sodium phenoxide, and then alkyl sodium oxide, we are getting along with hydrogen gas. Now another one is here, this is also an aromatic. So this aromatic is not is the here aromatic, that is a phenol we are taking, and then in this phenol we will use sodium hydroxide. So this sodium hydroxide, that is an aqueous solution in basic medium, then we will get sodium phenoxide with water we will get. So this is the common reactions only, and then this sodium phenoxide, that is a stable product. Now another one here, this carboxylic acid, here hydrogen is there, and then in this also we have to react with sodium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide in basic medium, and then we will get sodium carboxylate, sodium carboxylate we will get, and along with water. Then here alcohol or aromatic, then aromatic, then sodium bicarbonate, then we will get. Now if we will do alkali solution, in alkali solutions react with phenol, then the reactions will not be formed. So alkali solutions like sodium bicarbonate and sodium carbonate, in that time we will not get any reaction. Now here this one is a carboxylic acid. So these carboxylic acids react with alkali solutions like sodium bicarbonate, then we will get this product carboxylate, sodium carboxylate we get along with water, and then this carbon dioxide as a gas will form. And then here 2 carboxylate, and then we are getting same as here 2 we will get, because here we are doing the before one is a sodium bicarbonate, and then here sodium carbonate, then we will get sodium carboxylate we will get, and then along with water, and then carbon dioxide, here 2 carbon dioxide we will get. So now in acid medium order, that is carboxylate acid is more acid than phenol, phenol is more acid than alcohol. So this is the chemical reactions of carboxylic acid in bond cleavage of bond cleavage in acid nature. Then next is in acid nature. So in acid nature we shall see here, this is alcohol. So alcohol, before the reaction is alcohol react with sodium metals only, but here alcohol react with water, and then the reaction is reversible. In that time alkoxide we will get. So this alcohol side here in oxygens will carry negative charge, and then R carry positive charge. So now this is not a stable product. Now if it is stable product, then that will be an acidic. So now it is not a stable, so this is not a stable product along with hydronium ions. Like that here phenols and then water, then reversible reactions, then sodium phenoxide. So this sodium phenoxide now here in carbon carry negative charge. So this carbon carry negative charge, then what will say, it will be stable because it is a resonance only, because these structures will have what, resonating structures, and then these products along with water along with hydronium ion we will get. So when we use phenol, now this reaction is reversible reaction. So this, when we do the resonating structures in this structure, then we will get in here carbon, in this here carbon carry negative charge, then here negative charge, then here negative charge. So this is resonance hybrid only. So we just see another one, carboxylic as carboxylate. So now here R, then C, O, then double bond O. So we just see this one carbon having negative charge. So this negative charge given, then this will come one double bond here only, and then here double bond, one bond break and then given to this oxygen, then that oxygens will carry negative charge. So again when we do this negative charge will given to here, then double bond will coming here, and then this one given to here, the negative charge coming only. That means this is also a resonating structure. So now here this one is a resonance hybrid only. Now here carry negative charge, and then here, so that means before it is, the structure is RCOOH only. So one O that will carry negative charge, and then one O that will having one double bond only in between the carbon and oxygen. So now if it is breaking the double bond, then double bond, that oxygen will carry negative charge, that the another one oxygens having negative charge, that one will given there, then that will be coming double bond only. So this is resonance structure having resonance only. Now here this carboxylic acid reacts with water, the reaction is reversible. So now this one is a carboxylate only. See, this carboxylate along with hydronium ion. So this carboxylate is more acidic because in the oxygen atoms carry more electron, but in phenol it will carry what, in the phenol carbon carry negative charge, negative electrons. Now here this carboxylates having more than phenol than alcohol. So carboxylate is more acidic than the phenols. So this is in acidic in nature only. Now here see, before when we are doing the reactions with carboxylic acid, and then the products we are getting carboxylate and then hydronium ion. So now here if we will do the constant equilibrium. So this constant equilibrium can be in, we will study in class 11 in equilibrium, chemical equilibrium chapter only. Now this will be the equation only. Now here constant equilibrium is equal to that product what we will get is carboxylate, concentrations of carboxylate and then concentrations of hydronium ion divided by here carboxylic acid and then water. So this is the reactant, then of one that is the product. And then now here this constraint dissociation constraints for acid. So now here water, this is the concentration, and then this water, the equation concentrations of equilibrium we will write here, and then after that that will be equivalence to this. That means this here carboxylate and then concentrations of carboxylate, concentrations of hydronium ion divided by carboxylic acids. So this is equivalent to this. Now here that means this equilibrium, the dissociation constraints for acid is directly proportional to hydronium ion. Now here this hydrogen is increased. If hydrogen is increased, then dissociation constant also increase. If concentration if dissociation constants for acid is increased, then in acidic nature is also increase. Now here pKa is equal to pKa is equal to minus log 10 then Ka. So now Ka, so this value will be increased and then this minus will be decreased. So now here Ka, the dissociation constants for acid is increased to pKa. Now here hydrogen is increased, then Ka is also increased. Ka is increased, then pK is also decreased. But if pK decreased, then acidic nature is increased. Now here, now acidic nature, that is acidic nature is inversely proportional to 1 by pKa. Now here this electron withdrawing group, so electron withdrawing group is increased in acidic in nature. Now here this electron withdrawing group, here carboxylate we are taking this carboxylate. So now this carboxylate, here the electrons will always try to take the electron withdrawing group only. In that time that hydrogen will be out only. Now here if it is, this one is increased, and then opposite to that electron releasing group, that is decrease only. So in that time this one from here electron releasing group it may be methyl or it may be cyanide or whatever. So sorry, methyl. So now supposing this is a methyl, then methyl is this carboxylate. So now this carboxylate is always tries to, the electrons from the methyl that will be always tries to take to the this carboxylate part only. So that means this electron withdrawing group, electron releasing group, that always be decrease in acidic medium. Now Ka is increase in acidic medium, acidic nature, and then acidic nature is decrease. Now that means pK is increase, then acidic nature is decrease. So when in this time, now electron withdrawing group order. So now the first is Kf is more, then next is nitrogen, nitro, then next is cyanide, then next is halogen, then last is phenol group. So now here X means the first one is fluorine, then chlorine, then bromine, iodine. So this is the order for the electron withdrawing group. So this is important. Now here formations of hydride. So now here this is acid and hydride. So now here acid and hydride, this is the reaction. Two molecules we are taking. From these two molecules we have to remove water. We have to form water in presence of sulfuric acid or P2O5 by giving heat. Then we will get ethanoic anhydride. So this is the formations of anhydride. Now another one is esterification. So this esterification is also important only. Now acetic acid, then alcohol, then in presence of sulfuric acid or in presence of high shell gas, we will get ester, then along with water. Now here this is the example. Acetic acid, then methanol we are taking as a methanol, then the reaction is reversible. Then in acid medium, so in acid medium, then this we have to take 2 moles of acetic acid and then forming water. Then we will get this product along with sulfuric acid, that is methyl ethanoate, we will get the product. Then another one, here we just see this acetic acid in acid medium, then this one will react to this. When it is react to this, then will come here like this, and then again that means this electron is there connected to this. Here CH3C double bond OH positive, because oxygen will have less electrons, because of that it's carry positive charge here. Then these carbons will carry del positive, and then this OH, and then in this product again we have to use methanol. So in oxygen will have two lone pair is there, and then this one will connect to this direct to this oxygen, and then when it is connected to this oxygen, then here CH3, this OH, then this So now from here again this oxygen, that positive charge is here, then this one that single bond have to break and then given to the oxygen. When it is given to the oxygen, then that oxygens will have what sufficient electrons, then this will the down OH and then hydrogen will form as a water. So in that time hydrogen will be transferred. When it is transferred, that means these hydrogens will be transferred. So in that time CH3, then OH, this lone pair is there, so one electrons will be given to here, double bond will come, and then this OH will be eliminated, and then OCH3 is there. So OCH3 is there. So after this product, what we will get here, CH3, then C double bond O, then OH, and then COH we will get. So now in this also, this one will have to break, and then if it is break, then it will have what sufficient, then after that forming ester. So this is the esterifications with what mechanism only. Now the next is reactions with thionyl chloride, then PCl5, then PCl3. We just see this reaction. Now here this is also same as 3 molecules of carboxylic acid, then PCl3, then we will get acid chloride along with phosphoric acid. That this phosphoric acid is in the form of what liquid. Then the number B is also same as we will take the PCl5, then same as acid chloride we will get, then PO3, that is for phosphoryl chloride we will get along with HCl. Then next is thionyl chloride we will take. So in this thionyl chloride, then acid chloride, the product will be same, only the difference is reactant along with SO2 and HCl gas we will get. Now here is the mechanisms for the thionyl chloride. Here R double bond R C double bond, so this is a carboxylic acid, then thionyl chloride. So now in oxygens 2 lone pair will be there, so these oxygens will have more electronegativity than hydrogen. So now here that will be connected to this S. When it is connected to this S, then the product will come here. Now R C double bond O, then oxygens positive having less electrons, because of that here positive charge is there, then one hydrogens will be there, then this one will be connected to this. Now from this product we just see from here this what we say oxygen, these oxygens here, from this the one oxygens, one bond we have to break and then given in this oxygen. So when it is given to this oxygen, then that oxygens will carry negative charge, so like this we have to break. Now and then from these products we this Cl we have to break and then given to here. When it is given to here, then this one will also have a negative charge only. Now here is this Cl, then reversible, then HCl we will get. Now another one here, this is C R C double bond O, then OH, then this. So in this product what we are eliminating the negative charge of Cl that will be connected to this. In that time HCl we will get. Then here we will just see Cl, that means this one we will have, and then that one will be connected, whatever the breaking one, that will be connected to this, then break to this. That means this double bond we have to break and then given to here. That means that oxygens will have more electron, and then the negative charge again given to back. Then when it is given to back, that means what, it will be again in the form of it will form as an origin. Then here chloride, then this one will be connected to this chlorine then oxygen, then S double bond Cl we will get. Then after that we will get this product, that means what, acid chloride. Now S, so whatever we are eliminating from the product, this is thionyl chloride, so that oxygens carry negative charge, the negative charge will be given to here. and then this will be eliminate. Then after eliminating that hydrogen, that will be connected to this one, that it will be connected to this, that means SO2, then HCl we will get. So this HCl, that is the gas. So the next reaction is reactions with ammonia. Now acetic acid react with ammonia, then so ammonium acetate, and then along ammonium acetate, from here we have to do hydrolysis by giving heat, then we get acid amide. Now here also same as uh, benzoic acid, then react with ammonia, then giving heat, then benzamide, then along with water. So this is the mechanism how we will get the product of acid amide. Now here mechanism acetic acid, so double bond will break and given to here negative charge, and then this one will be connected to this, then here, then this oxygen will have more, two lone pair is there, so one that hydrogen NH2, then in between that givens to break and givens to here. When it is givens to here, that means this will have more, then this one will be connected to this. When it is connected to this, that means water will form. So we will do the tautomerism. Here CH3, then O, then given to here, then water have to eliminate, then NH2 will form, then water it is already eliminating here from this part, then double bond. So now this is the acid amide how we will get by doing the acid mechanism. Now another one, this one is phthalic acid. So this phthalic acid also same as we will get the we have to react with ammonia, and then the product is phthalimide, and then this phthalimide again we do strong giving heat, in that time thalliamide we will get, phthalimide and then thalliamide we will get. Now here this is the this is the another one, reactions involving acetic acid carboxylic acid group. Now reduction, number one is reductions of carboxylic acid. So primary alcohol, when we do full oxidations with potassium permanganate or potassium dichromate or John reagent, in that time we will get the product is carboxylic acid. Now here this one is primary alcohol, and then we do what, lithium aluminum hydride or boron or borane diborane, then in ether or in acid medium we do protonation. So in that time we get what, alcohol, that is the primary product. Now here this is the mechanisms for the reduction. Now acetic acid, then in acid medium, so this one will have to connect, then after that we get this product, and then in this product again we do reduction, hydrogen again, then protonation, then we will get this product. Now here what we will do here, in this product we have to connect it to this, that means we will, in this product that is not a stable product, so what we will do, if it is not stable product, then what to say, we have to remove the water. So from this product we have to remove what, water. So removing water, then we will get here CH3 CH double bond C double bond O, then H, then from here single bond break, double bond, one bond break, and then given to this oxygen, and in acid medium, then that one will have again connected to this. When it is connected to this, that means this reduction we have to do, then we will get CH3, then CH2O, then again reduction, then we will get ethanol. So whatever we are writing in the above the arrow, that hydrogen is reduction only, because the topic is reduction. Now next is decarboxylation, that is the removal of carbon dioxide from the carboxylic acid salt. Now when we do the carboxylation reactions, we need soda lime, that means sodium hydroxide and calcium oxide, or number two, that is called Kolbe electrolysis process. Now we just see here the first one, that is acetic acid, we have to react with soda lime, that means sodium acetate along with water we will get, or in this product, that product again we have to react with soda lime by giving heat, then methane, that is an alkane, along with sodium carbonate. Now number two step is here Kolbe electrolysis process. We have to take one container. In that container we have to do sodium acetate and water. We have to put here the liquid, and then two electrodes. We had one is anion, and then another one is cathode. So these two cathodes we have to connect with wire with battery, positive charge and negative charge. So this cathode will do one reduction, and this anion will do oxidation. So this, now here what we will do, when we do the do the doing the current, when the current is flowing, in that time it will form the formations of sodium hydroxide. Now here this electrolyte, this one electrode is OH will form, and then another one sodium. So now here anode, the oxidation, that means in anode oxidation that is loss of electrons only. That means sodium acetate, acetate here, ethane will form along with carbon dioxide. That means when doing passing the electron in anode, in that time oxidations will be there, and that means loss of electrons, in that time ethane will form. Then cathode, when cathode doing times reductions is there, that means generations of electrons will be there. That means whatever two electrons, that electrons that have to reacts with two hydrogen, then forming hydrogen gas. Then another is solution, that means the solution is sodium hydroxide. So in Kolbe method methane cannot be formed. Now mechanism, oxidations, loss of electron. This is the acetate, then two electron loss, that one, and then we have to connect to this, then carbon dioxide is there. So this oxygen is unpaired electrons, only one electron is there, unpaired. Then after that ethane will form here, free radicals of CH3. So this free radicals of CH3, one free radical of CH3 and then another free radical of CH3, that will have to form what, ethane. So this is the anode mechanisms for Kolbe electrolysis process. The next is called cathode. So two hydrogen, then two electrons, then forming what, hydrogen gas, then sodium, two hydroxide solution, sodium hydroxide, then react with hydroxide, then sodium hydroxide solution. So this is the reaction. That means this Kolbe electrolysis, that is the organic reactions of chemical oxidative decarboxylations of carboxylic acid salt that lead to the radicals which dimerize. So that means that leads to the what, radicals. So this is the Kolbe electrolysis only. Now another one is Hales, Bolhard, Zinke. Now that is the this is halogenations of carboxylic acid. Now acetic acid is in red phosphorus, then X2 in small quantity, like chlorine or bromine. Number 2, that is water hydrolysis, and then we will get alpha halo carboxylic acid. So now the mechanism is this, P plus X2, then we will get PX3. Now here this is the carboxylic acid, then we get here we have to use this product, and then reacting to this, when this one having, we have to C double bond breaking, and then X is there. So now here then again transfer, hydrogen transfer, in that time we do what, tautomerism, then we will get here one hydrogen will come here, then this one will, X is there, then double bond will be there, because here from here hydrogen one bond break and then givens to here, then X2 will become here. So one X is there, then another one is X is there. Again from here from here this brag and then given to this oxygen, because given to this halogen X, and then it will have what more electrons, then it will come connect to this. So now even it is connect to this, that means another one is also there. So but here from here it will be eliminate only. So now eliminating, then we are getting here this bond, this carbon double bond is there, one bond is break and given to here in the oxygen atom. So that more electrons again giving to here means giving back to this bond, then becoming what, double bond, then again connect to this water. That means what, hydrolysis we have to do. So after doing hydrolysis, then this will connect to this oxygen, carbon, then we will get this product. So in this product again we will get this alpha halo carboxylic acid we will get. So this is the definitions for the Hell-Bohr zinc. Now halogenation reaction, carboxylic acid reacts with chlorine molecules or bromine molecules to form alpha substituted carboxylic acid. So this reaction takes place in the presence of red phosphorus. Now ring substitution, this is the last topic for this chapter. The one is bromination. So benzoic acid then reacts with bromine molecules, then in presence of ferric tribromide, then we get this bromobenzoic acid, then sulfonate benzoic acid, then we get nitration. When we do the nitration, then we get nitrobenzoic acid we will get. So in presence of sulfuric acid. So this is the class for today. Thank you.